in my last video, I mentioned that the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 is better and much improved as compared to the previous one. But the question today is, how much and what are the differences? Hi guys, this is Big Phil and welcome back to another video. This time, we're going to be comparing the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 to the previous one. I'm doing this video because I've received a lot of comments from some of you guys asking me what are the differences, because in my last video I mentioned that the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 is much improved as compared to the previous one. And I think a lot of people are very interested in this phone and they ask a lot of questions. What are the differences? How is the battery life of the old one as compared to the new one? The cameras, the design, the display, all those questions. That's why I'm making this video, so I can give you guys what are the differences if Samsung really did a great changes from the old one to the new one. Without wasting much time, let's check out all those differences. I'm going to start this video by talking about the design and the build quality of these two smartphones. And when it comes to the design, they are both very similar. Like everything is the same when it comes to the design. When you fold it, you have this square shape, which is very small, easy to hold in your hands, easy to put into any bag, very portable. That's the best thing about a folding phone, the flip phone, because when you fold it half, you can just put it in any bag, fit in your pockets, in your hands. Anyway, it's easy to put it. But when you pop it open, you have a 6.7 inches. So the design is exactly the same. The hinges, the same. The flex mode, the same. But when it comes to the build quality, that's where the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 is much better and much improved as compared to the previous one. That's because, first of all, the glass. The outer glass of the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 is Gorilla Glass Victus, which, according to Samsung, it is the strongest glass ever on a smartphone. It is the same glass that's found on the new Galaxy S21 Plus Ultra, which everyone considers it to be one of the most strongest glass on a smartphone. So having it on the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 is great. And even the frame that goes around the phone on the new Galaxy Z Flip 3, Samsung considers it to be the strongest and the toughest aluminum frame on any smartphone. So the fact that the build quality on the Galaxy Z Flip 3 is much better, it might probably be much durable than this one. It might be more resistant to scratches and resistant to bends and dents if you drop it. And for the front display of the new Galaxy Z Flip 3, the bezel is much thinner and much tighter. On the old Galaxy Z Flip, there's a huge gap here on the corner. There's a huge gap. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 is much tighter and much smaller, which is great. Even though the size and the display, everything looks the same, but it's much smaller bezel, thinner, tighter, and much reinforced. So the build quality on the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 is better than the previous one. And with the new Galaxy Z Flip 3, you have more color options. It comes in green, in black, in pink, in lavender, in white. So many colors to choose from. But the old Galaxy Z Flip didn't come with so many colors. Back then, I think there were just like 3 colors, and this was the most popular color that everybody wanted, the purple one, Mystic Purple. But now with the new Galaxy Z Flip 3, you have so many colors to choose from. And on my opinion, the best color is the white or the green. Trust me, I've seen those colors, they're beautiful. And talking about a display, there is a huge difference between the display of the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 and that of the previous one. Huge difference. First of all, let's start by talking about the outer screen. The outer display of the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 is much bigger, 1.9 inches, which means you can do a lot on it. You can check notification, you can read notification. On the previous one, the only thing you can see is icons, that's all. But on the new one, you can read your notifications, so you don't have to open the phone all the time. You can read all your notifications from it. You can see the time, you can see the weather, stop time, alarm, everything can be seen on this 1.9 inches display. So it's very useful. And my favorite is being able to take a photo from it, which you can frame your shots because the screen is much bigger. You can even record a video from this outer display. So it's much better and much improved. And when you pop it open, you have 6.7 inches of dynamic 2x display or screen or resolution. The resolution is still the same, 1080p, but now it's 1080p plus, full HD plus, which is much better, brighter. It has 1200 nits of brightness, which means you can use it outdoor without having any issue. The brightness is very good outdoor. But this one, 900 nits of brightness. So 1200 nits versus 900. And the display is very nice on the new Galaxy Z Flip 3. And the best thing about it is 120 Hz refresh rate. The previous one, just 60 Hz. So 120 Hz is a game changer. It's so smooth, like navigating this smartphone feels like magic. So smooth. But I'm gonna advise you guys to probably use 60 Hz some of the time in order to save battery, because 120 Hz with 3300 milliamps battery, it's not the best. We're gonna talk more about the battery later in the video. So the display of the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 is incredible. It's really good, really bright, and much better as compared to the previous Z Flip. And now let's talk about something that I know a lot of people are very interested about, the battery life. I mean, I've received a lot of questions. Everyone asking me, hey, do an update. Please tell us, how's the battery life? Is it really bad? Is it good? Listen, and that's one disadvantage, one disappointment to me, because the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 still have the same amount of battery as the previous one, 3300 milliamps, which doesn't take me a whole day. It goes probably like 9 to 10 hours on a full usage. When I mean 9 to 10 hours, it means moderate usage. But if you have to do a lot of videos, taking a lot of photos, watching a lot of Netflix video, YouTube videos, have your brightness on the maximum, it might probably go just like 7 to 8 hours. So the battery life on this previous one was not great at all. It was one of the biggest drawbacks to me when it comes to the Galaxy Z Flip. But now the new ones still have the same amount. But my concern right now is it might be better if Samsung has a better battery optimization. Nobody knows. We'll see. And also, if you guys are buying the new Galaxy Z Flip 3, you can bring down the refresh rate to 60 Hz. 120 Hz is the best. Everybody loves it, but it takes and drains a lot of battery. But if you can bring down the refresh rate to at least 60 Hz, then you might have a better battery rate or better battery life. We're gonna see it. We're gonna try out, because I'm gonna do a lot of videos when I get my own Z Flip 3. We're gonna test out the battery life. But for now, I don't really know if the new one will have a better battery life. And even though these two smartphones have the same battery capacity, 3300, their charging speed is the same. 15 watt wireless wired charging and 10 watt wireless charging, which is not fast. Another difference between the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 and the previous one is in terms of the performance. And I'm gonna say the new one has a better performance than the old one. That's because the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 comes with the newest and the latest Snapdragon 888, which is the fastest, the best. But the previous one, when it was released with an older processor. But the new one is released with the newest processor, which is a huge difference. And it is a flagship processor. It's found on all the flagship smartphones. The S21 Ultra has the same Snapdragon 888, which is really fast, so snappy, no lag, nothing at all. It's one of the best processors on any smartphone. And the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 also comes with more storage option. You can either buy it in 128 gigabyte or 256. But I'm gonna advise y'all, if you're buying the new Galaxy Z Flip 3, go with 256 gigabyte, because it doesn't have an SD card slot. And trust me guys, I've been using this thing for 1 year. My storage is full. 256 in here is full already. So go with 256. You might use it for probably a long time. If you're gonna be taking a lot of photos, selfies, videos, you need 256, trust me. And it comes with Android 11 right from the box and Samsung One UI 3.1 on top of it. So the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 has better performance as compared to the old one, And when it comes to the cameras, these two smartphones are exactly the same. They both have 3 cameras altogether, 2 main cameras and 1 selfie camera. And the cameras produce good quality photos and videos. I mean, I'm not gonna say great, but good quality photos and videos can be produced with these 3 cameras. For the Galaxy Z Flip 3, the 2 main cameras are 12 megapixel. There is 1 wide-angle camera and 1 ultra-wide-angle camera. And the advantage with the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 is the fact that the photos and videos that comes out of it are much brighter than the previous one. So if you take photos from it, you have better, brighter photos. And you can also shoot videos. They're all the same. You can shoot 4K videos at 30 or 60 frames per second, 1080p videos at 60 or 30 frames per second. Both smartphones are exactly the same. And the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 also have some few differences when it comes to the camera mode. Like it has the director view and a dual preview. Those are things that are not available for the previous Galaxy Z Flip 3. Yeah. Other differences between the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 and the previous one is, 1, the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 has 5G. I mean, the previous one, this is the first generation, no 5G in it, but the Z Flip 3 has 5G. It has an IPX8 water rating, which means you can take it swimming, you fall in the water, nothing to worry about because it has a good IPX8 water rating, just water, there's no dust rating. And it has a stereo speaker, which sounds much better than the previous one because the previous one has just 1 speaker on the bottom, but the new one has stereo speakers, which sounds way better than this one. It also have a Bluetooth 5.1, but this has just Bluetooth 5. And as I just mentioned earlier, it comes with more storage options than the previous one. And that's all about this video, guys. But I'm going to end the video by saying, if you're thinking about buying a Z Flip, a folding device, then the Z Flip 3 is the best. Hands down, the best folding smartphone right now. There's nothing as better as the Z Flip 3. The improvement on it is much better as the previous one. I can recommend the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 to anybody. It's the right time for anyone to be different, to think different, to get something that's different. And the new Galaxy Z Flip is the best. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any question about the new Galaxy Z Flip 3 or the previous one, talk to me. I have a lot of experience about this. I've been using it for more than a year. So I have a lot of experience, a lot of ideas. I know everything about the Z Flip. And I'm so happy that the new one is improved from the previous one. And if you're new to the channel, please, guys, click on the subscribe button, turn on notification for a lot of good videos coming up on Big Phil TV. Until then, see you into the next one. Peace.